Hello everybody, welcome to JTP. In today's video, I am going to be analyzing the 2024 U.S. Senate map, and is there going to be two Senate seats, both held by Democrats? Are they going to be potential guaranteed Republican pickups, which makes the Republicans have control of the U.S. Senate? Before we get started, make sure you do like, subscribe, and yeah. So, before we get into it, this is the competitive map. Michigan and Pennsylvania are likely. Florida, he might lose some support because Mitch McConnell was crashing on him, but still, Florida's Republican, and Mitch McConnell doesn't have an influence there. Texas is really the question if Cruz can get 5, but really, there's not any strong Democrat candidate. I mean, maybe you could say Scott Kelly. If Scott Kelly running, they would probably even go to Republican. And if you don't know who Scott Kelly is, he is Mark Kelly's brother. And, Mark Kelly is a very good candidate, or at least knows how to win. And, that talks about the state of Texas. But I don't know if he's running, so I'll just keep it as likely Republican for now. So, here's the deal. The state of West Virginia, we'll start with that state. The state of West Virginia, we know it's going to go red. You might be asking, what? Well, Joe Manchin is a very good candidate. And some people are just saying, West Virginia is a red state. It's going to go red no matter what. Well, half-half. Here's the thing. Joe Manchin is a very good candidate. He knows how to win. He won 2018, 2012, 2010, 2006, or not 2006. He used to be the governor back then. And I feel bad for John Rassi, honestly. He ran 3 times. He still lost, but it just shows Joe Manchin's pretty popular in the state of West Virginia. We can go to the Republican side. Here's the thing. If Republicans choose Alex Mooney, he might not win. That's the problem, because look at these polls. Manchin plus 15. Mooney plus, 9. But majority say Joe Manchin. And honestly, if it was Mooney, he could just be the next Patrick Morrissey, who lost in 2018. But I would say Mooney would win with a lean margin because, Morrissey only almost lost by 2, and this time it's gonna be 2024. So, and that was a blue wave year. So, yeah. But the reason why I'm saying this could be a guaranteed pickup is because Governor Jim Justice is thinking of running. And if he's running, this is definitely a Republican pickup. There was a poll, Justice plus 10, Justice plus 16. He's a very popular candidate. He used to be a Democrat, but when Trump came, he turned Republican. He's extremely popular. We can pull up the 2024 governor in West Virginia over here. And we can go to 2020. Jim Justice, 63.5. So he used to be a Democrat. 2016, he won. Even being a Democrat, he won in 2016. Then in 2020, he became Republican, or the election. He won a landslide. He's very popular, and I think he could definitely flip the seat and win by at least 10. So we know West Virginia. And that makes Republicans at 50. Or maybe not 10, but, something like that. Now I just need one more pickup. And you might be asking, well, what's the other state? That state is Montana. And I'm going to say it goes like, if my scenario happens. Because a vulnerable Democrat, Jon Tester, still won't commit to re-election. He's saying, I've got a few things to think about. Ultimately, in the end, I've got a farm that's been in the family for over 100 years. Jon Tester, and then he said that, we have lots of other people on the wing, the Democrats, who could run. I'm pretty sure he said that. So, Jon Tester, I think, is scared. Because Montana, I would agree with him. Montana is a red state, so... And so Montana is a red state, so, it could be hard for him to win. So yeah, and we can go there if we could pull this up. Alright, 2024 Montana Senate. There we go. So now we can go to the Republican primary of Matt Rosendale. If they elect Ryan Zinke, Ryan Zinke isn't going to be the best choice, but Greg Gianforte will. And I do think if there's a primary poll, I do think Gianforte would win the primary. Second would be Rosendale. Third would be Zinke. Austin Kinnerton, he's not really well known, so maybe not. We'll see. But either way, if Tester is not running, we could even say go safe. But since it's a pickup, I'll say likely. And then we still have these other 4 seats. Republicans can lose Arizona. They could even lose it likely. Nevada. They can lose all these states by any margin, but they can still carry the Senate. And honestly, I do think the map would be something like this. Ohio flips Republicans. Arizona would go very close but flips. But Rosen would win there with a leaning, Bottom with a tail. So yeah, this is just how it's going to go, really. Republicans can easily get these 2 pickups. They can lose Arizona. They could, let's say it's a horrible night, New Jersey goes safe. Oh yeah, and Minnesota is safe, I forgot to say. And Texas goes excruciatingly close. Mississippi goes close. Missouri goes close. And they lose Ohio. Maybe we could say even likely. Wisconsin likely. And worst case, Bob Casey wins it over Feldman. And we'll say Scott barely holds by. Or that's close to 0%. But if that ever happens, and Utah goes close. And Nebraska, Indiana, and Tennessee, if this ever happens, Republicans still win. Because of Montana and West Virginia. But no, this will not happen. It's very hypothetical. But it just shows how Republicans are very much favored to win in 2024 if Jon Tester is not running for re-election. If he isn't, the map would look something like this. I'm not going to do margins just, because Montana I do think would go blue. It just really depends on who is the nominee. This would probably be the map in my opinion. Hold on. I do think this would be the map. I do think Tester would get hold by, but it would be very close. So this would be the map. But Montana would be a pure toss. Arizona and Ohio. These would really be the main toss-ups. So yeah. And thank you so much for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, subscribe, and yeah. Bye.